It's a romantic thriller, and I was just curious. I was always interested in literary espionage, and I always used to wonder. You have all these dashing guys, having all these adventures, and what happens to all these women, who are in a relationship with them? Are they worried? Do they trust them? What happens? This guy lies for a living, right? What do you do? Actually, my husband came up with the name. I was looking for different
Oh,
types of name, and he said this is a great name because he is a spy and his life is interrupted and he doesn't know what to do now because this woman comes and disrupts everything. So he was the one who came up with the title, and I thought it was, oh my God, this is exactly what I was looking for. There are many sources of information, inspiration, and especially people around me, especially the character of Nina. And, in my circle of friends and family, there's so many smart, strong women. And we very often see this dichotomy, in all these spy stories. We see women, but they're more, they're not really, women who are three-dimensional. They seem to be like just cutouts. And then you have
mm,
these really interesting women and strong women in novels written by Jane Austen. And so I was thinking, it would be so nice to have a real woman, as a part of this exciting and thrilling espionage kind of novels. I mean, you
right.
do have instances of women going on adventures and having their own, spy stories, and so that's a different story. Here it is, you're trying to, look at the complexities of these relationships, and from a perspective of a strong and intelligent woman, and what kind of questions can you raise? I think the most important thing in a woman is strength and the ability to inspire respect
Hmm.
and to be recognized for your qualities, just as anybody else, for your intellect, for your strength, for your commitment, for your integrity. And these are, I don't know how many characteristics like that we do see appreciated in strong women characters. I think we see that more and more. But traditionally, that has not been the case. I think that in the romantic thriller genre, there's a lot of focus on action, and I think there's a lot of focus on romance, but I think, romance by itself has to be in the context of the real world. I mean, it's not all about, passion and, chocolates and candlelight dinners and, walks on the beach, right? The real world
Right.
includes, the real world intrudes in terms of, how do you manage complex situations? Given that none of us are perfect human beings, we're always going to have challenges, whether it's with our, spouses, our parents, our children. And I feel that that kind of complexity is very rare, and not without, you don't need to be really philosophical and get very serious about it, but I think all of us in our daily lives can relate to situations that have these nuances and complexes.